What's going on, everybody? Oh crap, I'm in the corner. I'm hiding from you. Welcome back to the Lore Cave. I'm still kind of recovering a little bit, so if my voice is a little, well, grainy, that's why. I love how I go on vacation and say, oh man, I'm so ready to get back to streaming, and then like immediately, as soon as we get home, but the next day, both me and Nessie get sick. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that, big time. But, all right. Okay, but it's all right. We're back now. We're back on a regular schedule. What was that? Oh yeah, I forgot that the emotes just drop. If you drop emotes in chat, they just kind of fall. I love that. Vignon is so awesome. I'm getting Lore Junior next week. Oh, sweet. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, much better. Much better. Me and Nessie are both good. And plus, I got myself like a really big badass commission that we're gonna be working on for the next like month. This is gonna be a big one. You guys are gonna have like a really, you guys are gonna get a really close look at this one. I'll tell you, it is a couple of Vtuber twins, actually. It's the first twin models that I've ever gotten. And both of them, each individually, are both more expensive than any model that I've ever made. You see, normally, whenever I make models, the most expensive ones I get are usually because they have AR kit tracking. They've got, you know, a lot of bells and whistles, but they usually only have about 1, 2, maybe 3 animations. And that's usually where things start to add up. But this group, these two guys, they wanted not 1, not 2, but 9 animated animations or 9 animated expressions each. So they're gonna get their money's worth, and we're gonna have a lot of work to do. What happened to your hearts? I still haven't had a chance to figure out a new way to get the hearts to come back. Because we're not using tits anymore. We're trying to convert entirely 100% to Vignon, because Vignon is so much cooler. Like, watch, if you guys transform me, you'll see that I actually am able to make the transformations look so much cooler. You know, and like we can do fireballs, we can do all that stuff, but I can't have both tits and Vignon running at the same time. It's just too much on my GPU right now. I don't exactly have like a 3090 running in my PC right now. I think it's like a 2080 or something. Just enough to do Blender and animations and stuff, but it's not quite enough to do some more of the crazier shit. And yeah, you know. Think of the arrows as hearts, yes. And yes, we can also do that. So I can do the hearts. I mean, it's not like it's hard. I just have to actually like sit down and do it. And I'm not only am I tied up with like all of my commissions, I'm also like tied up trying to make a quadruped, my, you know, true form as a VR chat avatar, because apparently there's going to be like this big VR chat party that I want to go to, and I want to show off my model. Welcome. Ooh, welcome. Dang, the box doesn't quite fit. Welcome to the lore cave. Who is that? Anyways, welcome. I don't know why my freaking alerts aren't popping up. That makes things a lot easier, but thank you for joining the Lore Cave. I am the Lore Dragon, a 3D modeler by day, shit poster by night, but you can call me Lore. I hope if you like dragons, 3D modeling, or shit posting, you're in the right place. I'll try to join you. That'd be awesome. I think it's like an open party, so I'll make sure to let you know when I go. I think it's like at 3 p.m. though, because the person who's hosting it is in the UK, so their New Year's is a little bit different than ours. But yeah. Anyways, we've got ourselves one hell of a commission. The most expensive commissions, both of them, even individually, are the most expensive commissions I've ever gotten. And let me see if I can't give you guys a quick look at them. All right, let's see. Going over here. I'm gonna move out of the way. That's right, I bet you guys were expecting a dragon, weren't you? Well, not this time. This time we are working on a couple of anime dudes. Ah, right. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm not lagging. I'm not the lagging dragon. Over 2K a piece? Just over 2K a piece, yes. Mainly from the animations, not necessarily just from the design. It's more so from the animations. But as you can see, this one right here is one of the twins. It's Kalen. Very detailed clothing, very detailed hair. Like the hair for this one's not as bad as the next one, but we got braids. Let's see if I can have a picture with this hood down. I need to add, I do have like references for everything though, like references with clothes on, clothes off, hair on, hair off. They provided me with every single reference image I could possibly need to get them what they need. Honestly, I've never gotten more detailed references in my life. Let's see. We're working on Kalen, so we'll start with that one. Let me get stuff. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally open the wrong thing here, or else I might just flash some NS or not safe for work stuff. Because they are, this is another thing that's making the model expensive, is that they are going to get some not safe for work stuff, which I obviously will not be modeling on stream. Unfortunately, I know. I'm sorry. Let's see. Complete clothing. Let's try this. Hang on, I'm gonna hide Blender for just like a second so that just in case I don't flash anybody with something I'm not meant to flash. This the one. All right, yeah, this one has the hair on it. And let me add in another one here that has without the hair, because we're gonna need the one without the hair pretty quick. All right, turning Blender back on. Don't worry, no, they're dolls, Twitch. Don't delete my channel. They're just dolls. We're making dolls. Don't make the exploding booty. Okay, I'll try my best. I will try my best not to do that. But no promises. All right, so we're gonna make sure these are about the same size. Just gotta be fairly close. Close as possible, of course. But anyways, what did you guys get for Christmas? Did you get anything cool? I did, I got some cool shit. I got the best gifts that money can buy. Money and a vacation. Those are the two best things in the world. The best gifts a person can possibly get. Just double checking. Making sure everything's in line here. Us. I think the last time that happened, Junior jumped. He couldn't handle it. He wasn't ready. That's fairly close. Man, this is the most helpful reference I think I've ever gotten. Like, holy shit. This is gonna make this about 10 times easier. You have no idea. Got myself a Charizard Pikachu Switch. Woo! Switch carrying case, okay. And magic cards. Well, I will say magic cards are also a good gift. Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because it's like buying drugs for your addict friend. All right, so as you can see, I've already kind of gotten started on the body here. Went ahead and made one more or less from scratch. Didn't think it'd be interesting to do that on stream because I've already done it a billion times. I'll remove the ears because these both have dragon-like ears, or I guess, I don't know, kind of almost goat-like, but you get the idea. But yeah, the good part about these reference sheets is that they had all the layers of their clothing. See, because one thing that was kind of troublesome about, especially the next model, is that they've got a ton of layers on their clothing, and I mean just an absolute ton of layers. it's insane. It's like they have a shirt, they've got a jacket, they've got an overcoat, they've got a cloak, a hood, all this crap. And like different layers of transparent clothing and silks and things. They have like a very noble looking Chinese styled or Chinese inspired outfit. And I don't think I could have done that if they didn't provide layers or different references for every layer. And I'll show you guys that one when we get to it. We're actually doing the easier of the two right now. But before we do that, let's adjust this base model a little bit. Ew. That little thing made a crazy sound. Thanks, Zaruk. I appreciate that. Thanks for the gifted subs, my friend. Really appreciate that. Helps support the channel, helps make me go live a little more often. Ooh, awesome. Who got those? And all of the best people got them. Appreciate that, Zaruk. How you been, buddy? We are currently working on the most expensive commissions, plural, that I've ever gotten. By a lot. And this time they're anime. Look, I can make anime people now, not just dragons or furries. I'm expanding my portfolio. Had to do a 6-hour drive home. Oof. Talk about... Oof. Traveling for the family. This one has slightly different proportions than the one I used, but... whatever. I don't know how strict Twitch is about what I can show and what I can't show, so I'm hoping that I don't get... that they don't see, like, their algorithm or whatever, he looks at this and be like, that's nudity! Like, I don't know. I hope not. But I'm gonna try my best not to get banned. We actually didn't have to drive anywhere this year. We just, oh dang, this one's got long legs. Yeah, this one's groin is like way down here. We went to Vegas this year for Christmas, and that was a good flight. You know, you're on the plane for like 2 hours and then you're there. As long as I'm not shaking junk. Oh damn it! Now we're screwed, guys. we can't do the inflating ass anymore. Probably not. Can't move these legs too close together or else they'll clip together, which I understand. We'll fix that as soon as we apply the mirror modifier, which we're probably going to have to, because both of these models have some aspects of what's the word? When they're not symmetrical. Asymmetry to both of them. It does feel nice to stream again, though, guys. I've been working. I just haven't been able to stream because, you know, I've been sick and my voice has been fucked up for days now. Just now getting to a point where I'm not coughing my lungs out anymore. So I am really glad to be able to get back up here and start streaming again. The last commission that we were working on was for Zyraf, and actually, I guess I could show you guys really quickly how that turned out. He's just about finished. I still need to rig his face, but everything else is done. Like, he's got his textures on, he's got his base rig on. There's really nothing else that I would add to him at this point. Let me save this real quick and I'll show you guys. Zyra. Let's see, open recent. Alright, so here we go. We got Zyraf. I'll turn off the armature so you guys can see him. We tried a new... They wanted realistic looking hair, so I tried using hair cards this time to give it more realistic, but not too realistic style of hair. This is actually about the same polygon level as your hair was, Kazu. Yeah, they turned out really good. And the tattoos on their arms, they wanted them symmetrical, so I had to paint them twice. No, I'm just kidding, I just painted it once. But yeah, this is their tattoos. They wanted some muscular definition on their stomach without like giving up the dragon look, so I tried to do that. I still need to paint the, well, that is one thing I do. I need to paint the contour around the abs here, because on their own they won't show a lot of definition. Yeah, he's got the diamond eyes, just like his reference. The scales, I actually used a different method for painting those on, and they came out looking spectacular. That he wanted some really aggressive scale work. Even on the seams, they came out looking really good. You can barely see the seam unless I point it out. You can also just barely see the seam on the arm because it's kind of covered by the tattoo. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun to make. Especially because I got to learn some new techniques for making hair. And I think it turned out pretty good. I had a good time with this one. But now we're shifting gears entirely and going right back to anime.
I want.
And I've been really wanting to make an anime model for a while. I've made an anime model for, or anime models for commissions before. I just couldn't, at the time, I couldn't stream them. I was streaming other things at the time, so. Lightly move the hands. There we go. I've also tried a new method for making hands. So, but I'm not using the Sonic hands this time. These are lower poly, and I think they look better, honestly. They'll also look better whenever they start, if they use hand tracking at all, so. Fantastic. Let's see. There we go. So Vegas was really nice this year. Like, it was cold, but not like miserably cold like my hometown is right now. But you know, and we spent most of our time in the casinos, so it wasn't, you know, it wasn't bad. Barely even realized how cold it was. I unfortunately did not get to win big. I only went in there with about a $500 bankroll, so I can't, there's not a hell of a lot I can do with a $500 bankroll, especially as a blackjack player. because the only low limit decks on the strip, which is where we were for most of the trip, all of the low limit tables were, well, they were shit games. Like, I don't know how much you guys know about blackjack, but not all blackjack games are created equal. Some of them have slightly better rules for the players than others. So sometimes you'll get a table that instead of giving 1.5 times your bet to you, once you get a blackjack, you actually get 1.2 times your bet, which is dog shit. There's no justification for that other than casinos are just mad because sometimes people win. And so already you're playing at a disadvantage with that. But on top of that, they have this other new, not really that new, but kind of new system called free bet blackjack, which means that the dealer doesn't bust on a 22, which doesn't sound like a big deal, especially because they say in return we give you free, we let you double down for free, and we double down free and split for free, which almost on the surface to an amateur blackjack player, they'd be like, hell yeah, dude, that sounds great, sign me up. What they don't realize is that they're actually getting screwed. If the dealer can't bust on a 22, that means that they can't bust or they don't lose when you get a blackjack. That is dog shit. Oh my god, absolute dog shit. The reason I don't gamble? Well, here's the thing, I don't gamble either. Whenever you're playing blackjack as a card counter, you are not gambling. It's not that you win every hand. You're still playing a game of chance, but you're not gambling, because if you're doing perfect card counting, which really isn't that crazy, by the way, it doesn't take a genius to do it. I mean, look, I can do it. That ought to tell you something. You go in there and you have a reasonable chance to believe that you are going to come out of there with slightly more money than you went in. Maybe even a lot more money. And the reason that is because whenever you're a perfect card counter playing a game of blackjack that is in your favor, which in most cases is, at the high limit tables on the strip, or you have a 51% chance of a 51% edge, and the casino sits at a 49% when they normally would sit at around a 53%. So if you have a 51% advantage, that means that over the long haul, so if you play for a long time or you play a lot of hands, chances are you're going to come away with 51% of the time with more money. And on top of that, if you're a great card counter, you also know when the odds are in your favor, and that's when you start throwing down big ass bets. Until that happens, until you get to the point where you know that the count is in your favor, you just bet the minimum amount. So even though I'm a practiced card counter, I still get screwed because if I play at a high limit table and I've only got $500 to bet with, until that count is on my side, there's a good chance I'm going to lose a good portion of my money. So if I have to, in order to even sit at the table, if I have to throw down $25 a bet as the minimum bet, I don't have a lot of chances to wait until the card count is in my favor. So I get completely screwed. So it's like, yeah, I didn't really get to do a lot of gaming in Vegas, but that's not really why we went anyway. We mostly went to Vegas just to see shows and do fun stuff. While Vegas is relatively not packed during the Christmas time, it's packed enough to where things are open, but it's not so packed that you can't do that there's like a fucking wait list on everything. We got to eat at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and holy shit, did you and Nessie come out on top? Hey Fury, what's going on? Nessie did not. Nessie is a gambler, and meaning that she doesn't know how to count cards and she doesn't play blackjack at the tables. She only does slots, and she lost She lost it all. Poor Nessie. But it's okay. It's okay. That we went there with money that we weren't afraid to lose. I broke even because again I just took the money that I wasn't afraid to lose, and I just played basic strategy blackjack at the low limit tables, and anything I won I lost, and anything I lost I won. So I was there for a long time, not a scary time. We didn't lose a lot of money either. We didn't have a lot of money to lose, so Nessie didn't like lose like thousands or whatever. It was just a couple $100, so nothing too scary. Nothing we can't financially recover from, especially after this commission. Whoo boy. Dang, they got skinny heads. How was his food? Gordon Ramsay's food? Oh, well, it wasn't him, obviously, but it was a restaurant of his, so you know that like the standards were really high. I had the beef Wellington, and I honestly didn't even know what beef Wellington was until I got there, and everyone was like, "Oh, you gotta try it! You gotta try it! He's Gordon Ramsay known for beef Wellington." I'm like, "Okay, sure." So I gave it a try, and holy shit, it was so good! Oh my god, all of the food there was. I mean, it was expensive as hell, but at least it tasted like it. You know, like I felt like, yeah, this food deserves to be this expensive. Holy shit! And the portions were good too. It wasn't. I never felt like we were getting gypped. You know, like. You know, paying $70 for like a 6-ounce steak or some bullshit. No, they gave us a good amount of food. Hey, Artizard, how's it going? Yeah, I was seriously, my mind was completely blown. It was unbelievably good food. Like straight up silly how good that food was. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we went to go see Cirque du Soleil, specifically Ka. And that show was insane. They had some like crazy kung fu choreography going on. And man, that was awesome. Holy shit. Like they were doing some crazy stunts. Like I've seen Cirque du Soleil before, and I'm always blown away by their shows, but this one was even more next level than some of the other shows that I'd seen in the past. That was probably the best part of the whole trip, right there. You know what's great about this commission too is that they're twins with pretty much the exact same bodies, so I can just kind of only have to do this once. Like Ark Survival Evolved. I still need to get into that game someday. Maybe. There's so many games I gotta do. I gotta like, get into, and I never do. Right now, my budget is so slim after that trip that I'm just like, until I finish this commission, I am not spending any money. Alright, here's going to be a tricky part here. I think that the eyes are drawn in a way that will not work as a Vtuber model. Because a Vtuber model, you want them to be pretty much forward-facing, but as you can see here, I think he kind of drew them a little side-facing. Yeah, like it's drawn. This is drawn as if it was to be like a like a Pixar cartoon. I want to play a game without having to worry about all that stuff. Yeah, me honestly, I used to be that kind of Skyrim player where I would want, like, I would try to make it as realistic and, like, grueling as possible. But not anymore. You know, like, as I kind of grew up, I was like, damn, this isn't really fun anymore. Like, I used to love it. I used to get out there. I used to put on every single mod that would, like, rip me a new asshole every single time I went outside of a city. But just not anymore, you know? I don't see the fun in that anymore. It got to a point where I can't even fight dragons because I never get to a point where I'm strong enough to do it. Have you played High on Life? No, but I really want to. That looks fun as hell. Imagine for these models, they're gonna want them to be like more anime-like. So I think that the concave eyeballs is what we're gonna go with. But we are probably gonna have to pull them back a little. I really want to play High on Life. It looks like an absolute blast. We've got some pretty eyelashes too. I'm gonna have to... I have to mess with them eyelashes. Or I have to give them prettier eyelashes than my base had. So these actually seem to have a bridge on their nose a little bit, so we're probably going to pull that forward. Pull these back. Played a little and I was laughing so hard. I've seen a few clips on YouTube and it looks like it's a lot of fun. So at least play through it once, you know? I feel like it's required playing now. Alright, let's see how this looks from the front. Alright, probably should put the irises back. What the? Oops. Accidentally pulled another vertice out of here that I wasn't supposed to. I'll separate that for a second and we're gonna do that again. Her anthroform looks really nice. Oh, thank you. Put a lot of work into this one. I like its design. I like the more lizard-like design than... more lizard than human. There we go. If I remember right, this is the second human model you've ever made. Yeah, actually. Well, third. I actually made Rune's model too. I don't know, I didn't make that one on stream, but I did make hers as well. So this would be the third one, I believe. Yeah. So there was hers, there was Lorku, or I guess what do we call him, Shenlore, and then there's this one. Of course, I never finished Shenlore. Shenlore's still a work in progress. I just kind of abandoned that project entirely. No, for no particular reason, I just, got distracted. Distracted by other things. The thing is like, making the models is so much more fun than actually turning them into VTuber. Models, because like, especially if I give them, real-time face tracking, which I almost certainly will do for every model, I would just as soon not make the model at all if I'm not going to put real-time face tracking on it. Setting that up in Unity sucks balls, and I really don't want to do it. Like, if I want the model bad enough, I'll do it, but kind of thinking what kind of clothes I'd want. Well, we can put them on. Doesn't matter how crazy they look. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. Huh. I was kind of skeptical as to how good this was going to look, but it's coming along. Even with the eyes more pulled in, that looks pretty good. Now we just need to mess with the face a little bit. He kind of lost his chin somewhere along the way. I'm just glad I'm get to make like a male anime figure, because like, I wanted to make anime characters for a while for animations purposes, but I don't really have a lot of female characters except for like one. Well, that's not true. I have three. Yeah. Well, yeah, I got a solid 3. But still, I wanted to make a male anime character because I might actually want to make like a anime lore that's not like Dragon Ball Z. And because I feel like that's a market that's not as saturated. You know, there's not as many people who make male 3D VTuber models that are not Vroid models. Excluding any custom characters, who is your favorite Sonic character? Ooh. No custom characters. I gotta say Shadow. I'll be the edgy teenage boy, and I'll say Shadow. I mean, there's no other character in Sonic history that's ever gotten me quite as like excited to be a Sonic fan as anything involving Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog is one of my favorite Sonic games. Any game that has a Shadow storyline always turns out to be one of the best. That's why I like Sonic 06 so much, and I'll defend it to my dying breath. And it's the one thing that made Sonic Frontiers not as great as it could have been. It was pretty good though. It just could have been better with Shadow. Just saying. Just saying. Would have been better with Shadow. Vector? Ooh, Vector's good too. Now, if you want like my favorite character that, you know, that I like for like aesthetic reasons alone, I'd say that Espio. I like Espio, not only because he's like a lizard, but he's also a ninja, and that's so cool. I also based a lot of Lore of the Dragon's design off of him, which reminds, you know what? Let's play as Lore of the Dragon for a little while. Let's see. Oh yeah, check it out, my new transformations. I'm like Wonder Woman. Any of the Ace Attorney games? No, I haven't. I have not. If they made a DLC with Shadow, you know, that's probably what they're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually what was happening. That's what they did for Sonic Forces, so probably what we're getting for Sonic Frontiers too, which I wouldn't be opposed to. I think that'd be fine. I'd be cool with that. Yeah, there you go. Now whenever you do your transformation redeems, you'll actually get a little bit more animation for your buck. Alright, they should look like an alien without their hair on, so I think that we are on the right track. What would be your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex. No doubt, T-Rex. Holds a very special place in my heart. Got some more muscle on these guys than I had on my character. I do need to model them with fairly realistic muscle. Nothing too crazy. Because their clothing or all of their outfits are going to be showing their muscles, so I need to actually model that in. Not too hard. There we go. No. I don't want no Christmas music. We don't listen to Christmas music in the Lore Cave. always love the raptors. That's cool. We respect raptors here. You might be wondering, what is he doing? I don't exactly know. Trying to make an edge loop that doesn't go all the way around the head. That way we can have a little more pronounced collarbones. And with pronounced collarbones, this will allow not only for more detailed clothing, but also a more pronounced center line between the abs and between the pecs. Whoops, too much. I almost got commissioned to do a T-Rex model not too long ago. Never really happened. The guy, haven't heard from him in a minute, so I'm pretty sure they're not coming back. Or, you know, maybe they will whenever they have the funds, but they just don't have them right now. But that would be a fun model to make. I'd give them a good price if they come back. Because I'm making a lot of dragons, but, you know, it'd be nice to make a dinosaur, too. There we go. So now we can have... See, what these rainbow-looking parts are supposed to be are a very transparent scale texture. And I know that's what they want on those parts. We'll be able to paint that on pretty easily right there. Let's see. Should I add feathers? Yes, feathers. I think raptors with feathers look really cool. Just a little, yeah. Yeah, like, not like completely covered in feathers like a bird, but like, just like a few, you know? Lightly feathered. That's my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure I could just cut this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is a new method of trying to model muscles. Never done this before. No idea how well this is going to turn out. This is mostly also just for fun, because I have, like, again, I have no clue if this is going to look like shit or if this is actually going to look good. But honestly, already, it's kind of looking good. I'm going to need to fix this. There we go. Seemed like a really long roundabout way for me to just inset these. I could have just done that. I don't know what kind of dino Kazi would be. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a... Trying to think if he'd be more of a smaller dinosaur or one of the bigger dinosaurs, if he'd be a predator.
Whatever you want, I'll settle for nothing, as long as we can keep the fire. I'll do whatever you do, follow you anywhere, if our chances are getting brighter. But I want you to know, I can't help but fight this feeling. I want you to try, imagine living without it.
There we go. I was like, why do they look so puny? And it's because their chest is like tiny. There we go. That's more like it. Like, god damn, why does he look so tiny? There we go.
I know you're feeling it too. This short is something. I know that this will take us higher. I'll do whatever you do. Let's take cover before our chances are getting darker. But I want you to know, I can't help but fight this feeling. I want you to try, imagine living without it, without it. So let's go. Heaven is worth fighting for, you know. I've been standing right next to you, next to you. Oh, I know it won't be easy, but it's true. We will regret what we didn't do, what we didn't do. I did come through my feelings sometimes, got misdirected, you know what to say. And I was telling myself many lies, just like the old days. So is that what you want? Bring it in.
Whoops.
Another level and you feel like quitting. You can tell, and we will surely be
I was thinking of a genetic altered raptor from the Lost Kingdom.
winning.
Kingdom. I don't know if I remember that one. Oh wait, no, that's the second Jurassic World movie, right? Talk about like the Indoraptor? His arms look so tiny because I still need to do those next.
You say you are lost and
Ouch.
you're in need of some advice. I'll try to be honest, though it's easier to lie. And you can say that I'm crazy, that you're thinking I'm ready, but I'm telling you, baby, get up and get out, 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 get up and get out. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think we want this big gap. Or, let me see this. Because some people have like a big diastasis between their abs and some people don't. I just need to get a good look at theirs. No, they definitely don't. Okay. I kind of do. That's why I could never be a professional bodybuilder. Nah, I'm just kidding. They do. They're a little less strict about that these days. Let's see. Sorry about the whole thing with Breath in the... Wait, what happened with Breath in the Wild? Sorry, I was... focused. No, I'm so dumb. I should, like... I'm just gonna do this the right way. Just sculpt. I have learned a little bit of sculpting. That's right. Just a little bit. Just enough to, like, do some adjustments. A pulled off trick that allows me to get all 30 hearts and 3 wheels of stamina. Woo! That's some speedrunning material right there. Whenever I have Vigneon going, though, it makes my computer lag. So, like, I'm trying to sculpt here, and I have to do it, like, one brush stroke at a time.
So give it everything that you got.
think I pinched that a little too much. Hey, Fire, what's going on? How was Sonic Frontiers? I think it was the best Sonic game we've gotten in a very, very long time. The only thing I didn't like about it was the final boss. The final boss, like, it was a lot of the times the best part of a lot of Sonic games is the final boss. You know, the moment when you go Super Sonic and you fight something crazy like a god or something, and that's usually the best time for me. And I have like this weird complex where like I rate a game based on how good the final boss is. It's a weird personal thing, and I imagine most people don't care that much about final bosses, but I do, and that is going to be something that always kind of stains Sonic Frontiers for me. But everyone else, I'm sure, is going to like it. It's a good game. It had so much potential. Yeah, I really think that they could have made the final boss better. But that's it. You know, everything else was great. I had a great time. Just running around and collecting things. I mean, really, that was a great time. And then, you know, occasionally doing a level, and I really liked it. These abs are coming out great. This might be the best abs I've ever made. I think they better be. I'm getting paid a lot to make these. Love the Titan boss fights. Oh, me too. Every Titan boss fight, I was like, let's go. So that's why I can forgive it, because if you, like, all the other bosses in the game were fucking fire. So, like, I can forgive, you know, this one part not being that great, or like the final boss fight not being that great. I can forgive it just for that. The first one especially, I was not expecting to be able to fight a boss as Super Sonic so early. It just, I never thought that's what would happen. But there we are. I also was kind of hoping that if we were going to go Super Sonic so early that we'd get to be like Hypersonic for the final boss fight, but no. They said nah. Which, you know, again, I'm fine. It's fine. Everyone else is going to like this game. I just have a weird personal hang-up about final bosses. That's just me. You can grind cheese on those abs. I want to be able to finally grind diamonds on these abs. For how much they're paying, they deserve it. This one commission is gonna get me like top seller on Fiverr. I actually made this sale on Fiverr of all places. Who would have ever thought? And all this time I was like, oh, Fiverr's so useless. I don't ever get commissions from Fiverr. And then here we go. Not but like a week later, I get this message from these people saying, hey, do you do humans too? And I'm like, yes, I can do humans. If I can do dragons, I definitely can do humans. And they're like, great, we want this. Here's a big ass list of everything we want. Can you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I can do all this stuff. And they're like, great, name your price. I'm like, okay. And then I gave them the price, and I was thinking, oh, they're gonna say no. They're gonna take one look at this gigantic fucking quote, and they're gonna be like, no, sorry, we didn't know it was gonna be that expensive. And they're like, cool. Can we start? I'm like, oh my god. You're next. Looks like the main villain. I've never actually seen the Dragon Prince. I watched a couple episodes and I never got back to it. Now maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll watch next. Right now I'm getting back into The Magicians on Netflix, so maybe that'll be my next jump back into Netflix. All right, let's do some sculpting. I always save. It's always good practice to save right before you go into sculpt mode, because the Blender's gonna crash most likely it's gonna crash while you're sculpting. I know that they just recently got a new series on the Dragon Prince, I believe. Sheesh, these are the best abs I've ever made. Holy shit. Magicians is a good show. Yes, it is. Fucking love it. I wish we got more, but unfortunately, I think that 5th season's gonna be the last one we ever get. Let's see, I need the pinch. Where's the pinch? Draw. There's pinch. Oh, there's crease. Crease will work. What's great is this isn't even really high poly either, so like this is perfect as a VTuber model. Lord, don't drool over their abs. I'm drooling over my own genius. That's what I'm drooling over. I'm drooling over my own artistic genius, okay? I feel like that's a reasonable thing to drool over. What do you think of Sonic Prime? I did watch all of Sonic Prime, and I wish we got more. It was great. I want more. Do more of that. Just do it again. Keep going. Don't stop. That's it. That's my only thing to say about it. I just want more. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said it in chat that they wished, or no, it was in the Discord. They wished that the world of Sonic Prime is what we got for Sonic Frontiers. And at first I thought, no, man, Sonic Frontiers is great. And it was. But now after I finally finished Sonic Prime, I'm like, you know what? They're right. We should have got Sonic Prime as a video game, not a show. It's so good as a video game concept. But whatever. Whatever. I'll take it as a show too. The animation's great too. I like the animation's probably the best part about it. And you know, now that I'm starting to get into Blender animation, it kind of gives me some like, I don't know, inspiration to do animations, to make some animations with my Sonic characters. I had this idea in my head that I would do like an animated fight scene between me and a pre-made Knuckles model, because I don't think there's any good reason for me to remake Knuckles. You know, I'm pretty sure that there's a Knuckles model out there that I could use. I wanted to see Sonic and Shadow fight in the void. I'm almost certain that's what we're gonna get next. We kind of got a little bit of a fight between them, but I think we're gonna get like a real, like Knuckles, like a real brawl between them pretty soon. But I don't know. We'll see. They gave us a very brief taste of what this show is going to be about, so who knows? Okay, the bottom ab here is way too big. I made it a little too big. A little too tall, I should say. They might do the traveling to different worlds that Sonic visits. Maybe. We're already kind of getting there. What do you think is to come for Sonic in 2023? I don't know. He had a great year. We had a fucking amazing movie. So good that it got me into Blender. So good that it got me into Blender and got me to like sit down and make my Sonic character or make my own Sonic OC as a VTuber model. We had Sonic Frontiers, which everyone likes. We got Sonic Prime, which I don't know if everyone likes. I actually haven't heard anybody talking about it on Twitter. It's almost like it just never came out. Like everyone was talking about it when it was announced, but now that it's out, nobody's talking about it, which is kind of sad. Don't know why. Let's see, I need to be able to see what's happening here. Sonic 3 is coming out in late 2023? No way. I don't believe that. There's no way it's coming out in 2023. I can believe early 2024 though. I can tell you this much, if they're gonna do the whole Shadow thing, there's no shot in hell that like they're gonna do Maria as a child. Like if Maria dies, she's not gonna be like a 12-year-old like she was in the games. If they even do Maria's thing at all, she's gonna be an adult. There is no universe in which they do the real Sonic Adventure story. It'd be funny if they did, though. It'd be so fucking funny if they did. But Jim Carrey said he was done as Eggman, which, I don't know if I believe him. I feel like he's lying. Because we've all heard actors say before, I'm done with this character, and then they come back. But we'll see. I think the youngest she should be is 16. Nah, well, maybe. I mean, I feel like that could happen in this new Sonic show or Sonic movie. I just, there's no way she's gonna be like a child, you know? And think about how much they've changed already. Like, they've already changed so much. They clearly wanted to start something entirely new for this new series of Sonic movies. I just don't think that they have any reason to copy the game exactly. If anything, they're putting Shadow in just to have him in the game or have him in the movie, but they don't care like what his origin is from the game. They just don't. Or I just can't imagine them caring. That's just me. Or they had the story set up whether he comes back or not. I hope so. I mean, and if he doesn't, then fine. I really think that if they're gonna do the Shadow thing, then they can just use what's his name? Was it Ivo Robotnik, the Eggman's granddad? I can't remember. Wait, no, that was his name, wasn't it? Nah, I don't remember. That was like regular Eggman's name. Anyways, I think that that's probably what they're gonna do. All right. Stone is alive. He can be the new Eggman. He could be. I liked Stone. He could be the new. Let's see, do they have big muscular backs? Little bit. Kind of. They do have muscular arms though. I need to give them bigger arms. But I don't know if I really need to give them very like detailed muscular arms. Like I did for Shenlore. I think the abs are the most important part for this specific style of character. Like, if I give them anything, it's really just gonna be... like, I'd draw on the muscles, maybe? Did you get Santa Sonic outfit in front? No, I didn't. Once I beat the game, I beat it back in November and just kind of left it alone. I spent most of my time playing... what was I playing? God of War Ragnarok after that. And Divinity. I mean, once my sister graduated, or not graduated, when she finished her finals in college, we just played a lot of Divinity, Original Sin 2. That was fun. Been a long time since I played that game. We still haven't beaten it yet. We're still on our first playthrough. You'd call me a cheater? No, artists are not. I don't care how people play their games. Do not care. You play it however you think is best. You spent money on it, so you get to play it however you like. Alright, and then I think now we do the lats. Let's see, I think for the lats... How did I do them for Seraph? I think I just pulled these out. I don't think I actually modeled them in. Yeah, I just pulled these out. Faster and easier this way. And then whenever I UV unwrap it, I can unwrap it like right there. Yeah, I don't think there's really a way to cheat in video games, really. Unless you're playing a competitive game where there are other people involved. If you're playing against a computer, you can't really cheat. It's just... there's no way to cheat. Even back then, when they called them cheats, they weren't cheats. They were just... they were coded into the game. It's not cheating. Yeah, this is by far the best way to do this. Yeah, if I had like extruded that, it would have made a lot of unnecessary loops that just ruined my mesh. The time I tell you the game's gonna kick your ass. I mean, it doesn't mean it won't. It just means that, you know, you want to challenge yourself and you can do that. I do it all the time. I challenge myself. I like playing games on the hardest difficulties on purpose. Nessie thinks that I'm a sadistic bastard or a masochistic bastard, but I do it anyway. Like she's over here playing Fire Emblem and like she has to, whenever she plays games, she always has to play Fire Emblem games on like classic mode, you know, where if you lose people, or not classic mode, casual mode, where I love how they call it casual mode, where if like you lose somebody, then they're not gone forever, they just are gone for that level. And I play it on classic mode, and she's like, I don't know how you do it, it's too hard. I'm like, well, I like it. I like it. Who's the handsome dragon on my screen? Who? Where? What? Not me. Couldn't be. All right, now that we got those, I guess we should do the feet. Since they're getting not safe for work options, I probably should make a model that is capable of being naked. I never liked harder difficulties. That's okay. Everybody has their choices. For me, the ideal way that I can enjoy a game is by going through an intense challenge and then having a really intense final boss to cap it all off with, you know, to really test my skills in this game at the end. And in most cases, I get that, you know, in a lot of cases, I get exactly that. Like, I mean, Elden Ring had a pretty good final boss, I think. Kinda, sorta. But, something like, what's the name? I mean, like we said, Sonic Frontiers didn't have a very good final boss, but Sekiro had an insanely good final boss. Probably one of the best final boss experiences I've ever had was with Sekiro. Because holy shit, that boss was hard. And everything about it was hard in a very fair way. You know, like everything, there was nothing that boss threw at you that you hadn't faced before earlier in the game. Final boss for Sonic Frontiers was an Eggman. You actually, I don't think this is a spoiler because it doesn't happen. Throughout this entire game, throughout all of Sonic Frontiers, you don't fight Eggman once. What happened to his ass? What happened? He's got triangle ass. Oh, it's because I lifted up his groin earlier because it was his legs weren't long enough. Like, what happened? Yes, you don't fight Eggman once. You don't even... Well, I guess you technically fight his robots, but they aren't actually his robots. They are, like, copies. Like, memory copies of his robots. He has lower ass. Yeah, he's got triangle. That's what my ass actually looks like in real life, is a triangle. 2 triangle cheeks. That's America's ass. There we go. He's coming out pretty good. Like I said, I don't think I really want to put too much detail on his arms, because as you can see, a lot of the detail on his arms is going to get covered up by these scales right here. So I think what I have right now will work enough. When I play a game that has difficulty level, I always choose the easiest one. That's fine. I just want to feel like whenever I'm fighting a boss, I want to feel like I'm having an actual real-life fist fight with this real-life boss. Or at least, like, simulate it. When the game is really hard, you kind of get that a little bit, you know, like this feeling that this boss really is here, really fucking pushing your shit in real life. And then when you finally beat him, you can fucking, like, curb stomp him, and then you feel really good about it. Is that an unhealthy obsession? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. I love it. Alright, alright. I put it off long enough. It's time to fucking make these feet. Alright. I hate modeling feet. But I never did it for my base model, so I have to do it here. Give him a bump a dung butt? What's a bump a dung butt? I'm back from the wretched evil hands of chores. Glad that you survived. We were worried about you for a second. There might be a better way to model these. Maybe I could, like, take some tips from how I modeled these hands. But I don't wanna. I'm just gonna model them the way that I've always modeled them, just to get them out of the way. Or, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna take Rune's feet. So I don't have to do this again. Hang on, hang on. I think I'm just gonna do that. But that's a not safe for work model, so you're gonna need to bear with me while I end that off screen, or off screen. We're gonna come over here to just chatting for a second. But yes, I don't want to, I don't want to do that. Somebody cast a spell at me. For fun, while I get this switched over in Blender. Alright, yeah, we're gonna steal her feet. And then we'll make them look like man feet. I guess. I just got a lobotomy. So that's what a lobotomy feels like. Ow. I don't know which one hurt worse. The arrows or the pan of doom. All right, we're gonna take the body. All right, yes. And we're just gonna take the feet. We're gonna separate them. Delete the rest. All right, we got some feet. Now we just gotta take these feet and make them look like...
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
I was moving! Isn't that cool? I love the transformation one. I need to reload the models though, because some of them are bigger than others for some reason. But yes, here we go. We've got Rune's feet. Why do they have a solidify model? Get that shit out of here. Aren't those the best? You remember Lord Junior Jr.? Yeah, I remember. You're the fish that you were gonna get. Name it after me. How could I forget? You know what? I'm just gonna leave his feet like this, like little tiny anime girl feet. Uh-oh, did it work? See, and for some reason my dragon model, like my true form model, is like down there. I don't know why, but it is. I was a bit having too much fun with spells. No, you've earned your channel points. You can use them however you like. Whenever you like. Unless I turn them off. Then you know, they're turned off. But till then, you can use them as you see fit. Yes. Use them as you see fit. They're there for your entertainment. Ugh. Oh, wait, did I get it? Oh, wait, let me do it again. That one might be busted. The feed me. Let me see. Oh, wait, it's in my hand. I have to... it spawns in my hand. I don't have hand tracking on. No! Hang on, I'll make it spawn next to my head. Hang on. I gotta make the mouth collider smaller. There we go. Let's try that. Damn it. I don't have my hand tracking on. Otherwise I'd be able to pick up the little watermelon and eat it. Oh, gotta turn off the colliders. I'll make them even smaller. Now it's not even popping up at all. Oh well. I guess the feed me one's just not gonna work. I'll fix it some other time. Opinion on pineapple on pizza? Gross. There's only one correct way to eat pizza, and that's just cheese and nothing else. That's the only correct way to eat pizza. Anything else is an affront to God. Guess what I'm getting for Christmas as a late gift? What you getting? What you getting, fam? An Xbox Series X. Ooh. He's joining the elite of the next generation. You peasants can't possibly comprehend our power. I don't know if that made anything better. That might have actually just made it worse. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna connect it correctly. This is not coming up good. All right, we need to make 2 more. Nah, fuck it, I'll just do it right here. There we go. Wish I could get a PS5. Don't worry about it. There's hardly anything on the PS5 that you can't play on the PS4 right now. And the graphics are better, sure, but honestly, that's not really worth it yet, you know? Like, I thought for sure that the second that maybe a year after the PS5 came out that we were going to get like a whole slew of exclusives that were PS5 exclusive, and we still haven't really gotten that yet. Nothing that really strikes out at me as like, ooh, you gotta get a PS5 to play this. I'm like, not really, not yet. At least not that I've seen. So you're perfectly fine with just with a PS4 right now. I can't play Metal Hellsinger on PS4. It's only available on PS5. Really? Huh. Didn't really think that game was like super like technologically advanced. I gave away my PlayStation 4 as soon as I got a PS5, so because I mean, once you get the PS5, you can just play all of the PS4 games that you own on it. And if I stream video games tonight, which I might, depending on if my sister can game with me tonight or not, I might play some Neo. Been wanting to stream that for a while. Neo 2 specifically. The second one's way better than the first one. Okay, so from what we have here, the base body is kind of done. I mean, I didn't have to fuck with the feet very much. I just pulled Rune's feet, and that kind of did it. Not really a lot that you have to do to make feet look good. You know, once you've made feet once, you don't really need to make them again. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see, what else can we add? I think we've added the muscular detail that they want, which I believe is basically just gonna be this. Just the abs. Like, we could sit down and like add a whole bunch of detail and like cut to the arms, but whenever you look at their outfits, you're just not gonna see it. See, that's them with the hair. Do I have one with just the outfit? There we go. Yeah, see, like, the glove goes all the way up to the shoulder. Like, you'll see their abs right there, so that's a good thing that we modeled those. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything here that's drastic. I don't know why they specifically gave me a picture of the foot. I guess if I ever needed a foot reference, there it is, but there we go, I guess. I guess they needed me to know what the color of the toenails are. Cool, I guess. See, and now here's honestly the best part of this entire reference sheet. This, when I saw this on the reference, I was like, oh, that's going to be a pain in the ass to texture. But then I looked at the reference and I realized this is it. This is the sleeve. I don't even have to model it. I don't have to paint this from scratch. I can just take this and just adjust the UVs to fit it. I don't gotta fucking do it all from scratch. Super awesome, super based. I love whoever made this reference. Thank you. I love you. Marry me, please. You made this job that would have taken me fucking forever, and it probably would have came out worse. You made it 100 times easier. All right, but what are we doing next? Okay. I guess next up on our list of 1,000 billion things we have to do for this model would be the horns. And the ears. Why couldn't you give me a close-up of the ears? That would be very useful. See, they even got the tattoo modeled out, so I don't have to draw that from scratch either. It's not recommended to play Cyberpunk on the PS4. I think back when it first came out, I'd agree. Like, I'd say the same. It probably wouldn't have been a good idea. But now, it's fine. Like, it works out just fine. They fixed it, you know? The game is fixed. It's ready. Let's see. Let's do these horns next. All right, chat, say it with me now. It's time to get horny. Hooray. I need to get like an alert every time I make horns that just says, you know what time it is, chat? It's time to get horny or something. Let's see, but how do I want to do this? Probably just start with like a central stock using a path, make it look nicer, and then maybe extrude from there. I think that would make it look the cleanest. And then for this, you can probably use an alpha map on that. I chose the Nomad. Yeah, Nomad's, I think, is the coolest. I think it has, like, it feels like it's the best arc. I also really enjoy the story. If you start as a Nomad, go into the city, and then you do, like, the Nomad ending with the, what are they called? Aldecaldos, the avocados. I think they had the coolest, or my favorite ending, but that's just a personal choice. Okay, so next for these horns, what do I want to? Let's want to do this. We'll just do this with a curve path. Wait, I wonder, is there another? No. Just a path. Make them tiny. God, I put Epidemic Sound on shuffle and it just keeps playing the same like 2 songs over and over again. Hang on, I'm gonna put something else on shuffle, or a different genre on shuffle. That's better. Okay. That's another thing I need to model in before we get any further is the eyelashes. They look like they've got both really complicated eyelashes and very complicated eyeliner, but I think the eyeliner is just something I can paint on. I don't think I have to... Pretty sure I don't have to model that in. But we're gonna do the horns since we're already here. There we go. Mantis blades or monowire? Mantis blades. But honestly, I didn't really use the mantis blades as much as I used like my katana. I guess I just kind of like the katana better. And then I used the, what were they called? The gorilla gloves? Or the ones that like were just let you hit really, really hard with your fists. I used those so that I could do the boxing quests. And like beat the world champion boxer or something. Otherwise it was like basically impossible on the hardest difficulty to beat what's his face. A really tough guy. Gorilla arms, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I used the gorilla arms, and then I used the katana. And then I threw a bunch of knives and stuff. I tried to use guns as little as possible, just cause. just because I wanted. I didn't want to. I thought it was really sick to be able to be like killing everybody with a sword, even though you're playing a game with guns where everyone has guns. Just thought that was kind of fun. I like the shotguns. Yeah, the shotguns were fun too. I do like me a good shotgun. I think that this will be a good spot. My loadout when it comes to weapons would be assault rifle, shotgun. Gotta love the Sandevistan too, yeah. Yeah, the Sandevistan was probably like, I didn't realize how overpowered it would make me feel to be able to slow down time. Like that was so fucking amazing. Like I just fucking kick on my Sandevistan and just chop everyone to pieces before it runs out. Oh god, I loved that feeling. I felt like Sonic the Hedgehog with a sword. See, because on this side the horn is facing up, and on this side it's kind of curved in. They did such a perfect reference on, like, everything else that it's kind of weird that the horns aren't really a good reference, but whatever. Alright, so for these bits, let me see if the hair actually covers that. Because if the hair covers the bits, like the little fuzzy bits at the base of the horns, then I might not need to worry about it. Can't really tell from there. Let me see. There. It kinda does. So I don't think I'm gonna put the little fuzzy bit on the hair. I think it would just be better to go without it. And just model around it whenever we get to the point where we're modeling the hair. Alright, but we will put a mirror modifier on it. Alright, let's put the body back on. And just like that, we have horns. Let's see. Shit, man, we might be ready to start putting on some textures. Alright, let's do the ears first, and then we'll put on some textures. The ears. How do I want to model these? I'm not sure if the console version of Cyberpunk would have all the same stuff as the PC. I don't really know. I gave up trying to play it on the PC, and I bought it for the PS5. I just couldn't get it to work on my PC. But on my PS5, it ran perfectly, no problems. I think I kind of know how I want to model these. I think I sort of kind of know how to model these. They're a little strange, but I think I get it. All right, so we're gonna do cube. What's the Bezier circle? Oh. don't need that. Actually, I might need that later. So we'll hide this, hide this. Go ahead and hide the horns too. I think we'll start this part. Johnny seems like a dick. He is. Yeah, he's a monster. He's a fucking psychopath. Like, he's based, but he's also kind of radical. He's a little too radical for... I don't know, honestly, when I think about it, because of how fucked up the cyberpunk universe is, he might not be really considered a radical. I'm not so sure I would really consider him a radical. He might just be on brand for what a dystopian hellhole like cyberpunk really is. You know, it's kind of like a radical by our standards is kind of just a moderate by theirs. Or in the context of their world. I mean, whenever you've got corporations with enough power and technology to like literally store people's souls in chips, or like store all of their memories and consciousness in chips, I mean, at that point, you're at the point of no return. It's like either you do something drastic, or capitalism will swallow you and the entire world with it. So I don't know. I don't know. The game really makes you think. So I might give him the benefit of the doubt in that very specific case. But I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like his whole nuking Arasaka Tower was a bit much, because I don't think that the harm that he caused to his target justified or was enough to really justify the deaths of all the innocent people in the building. Because the building wasn't just like filled with nothing but Arasaka mercenaries, you know, it was filled with workers, you know, people of the working class. So I don't know, it's hard for me to get totally behind a plan like that, because if he had done that to, like, say a pipeline or to some vital infrastructure that was unmanned, then cool, dude, fucking bomb that shit, go for it, my radical brother in Christ. But like, a building filled with people on a city block, like, really? I don't know, that just didn't seem like it was it for me. I'm radical, but I'm not that radical, damn. That's a different kind of that's the different kind of radical. We don't want to do that kind of radical. That Johnny might be a cyber psycho? It's hard to tell, especially because there's not really a guarantee that cyber psychosis is even real. There are theories that cyber psychosis is actually just entirely fake, that it's a completely made up condition to help discredit the poor. Like anytime something bad happens, it's not because they have faulty equipment or because something, or because, you know, the system is fucking with them. It's because, oh, it's just another crazy cyber psycho. And then, you know, whenever something bad happens because of somebody's technology, they can just be like, oh, look, it wasn't a, issue with our technology. It was just a cyber psycho. See? These poor cyber psychos need our help. We shouldn't be... This isn't a good time to be talking about the issues plaguing our society. This is more like a time to be mourning the cyber psycho that killed all these people. Like, no, dude. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense and it would track for, you know, cyber psychosis to be entirely made up. It's kind of the point of no return. I don't think so. I think if she's convinced that she can bring them back, I thought I'd give her the benefit of the doubt. She seemed very confident that she could do it, that she could help bring them out of it. In some of the cases, whenever you do bring them back alive, she says, yeah, we were able to fix some of them up. There is no such thing as a point of no return, by the way. I'm a firm believer in, I'm a firm disbeliever in retributive justice. I don't think I think that everybody, there should be an attempt to reform, because I think it's possible for anybody to be reformed. That being said, though, if they are literally too dangerous to be kept alive, like to a point where if you know for sure that if you don't kill them right now, that they are going to hurt somebody, then, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Especially when they have superpowers. But I felt like there was enough cyber psychos that could have been helped. Potentially. I went ahead and made it a point to save them all, just because I feel like they're mentally ill, you know, they're not, you know, criminals, they're just mentally ill. They need advanced cyber psychotherapy. protagonist would be better, David or V? Ooh. I don't know. I like them both. I'm gonna say V, but only because like all of his decisions were mine, so he did everything that I wanted him to do, so he became like a really good protagonist because he was mine.
There's a dragon in my wagon.
Oh,
and
hello,
I don't
Raven,
mean to
what's
be
going
bragging,
on?
but the best tail wagon dragon in a wagon you could meet.
Long time no see. Welcome in, everybody. We're currently working on an anime boy. And they stole your ear design, Raven. Oh my goodness. The hacks. The plagiarists. I know. No originality anymore. Everybody's got to steal ideas from everybody. You should sue them. They've got the money. But I don't know. Dang. Damn it. Damn it. Injustice by the legal system once again. Alright, that should do it for the top part. Let's do the fluff around the... Actually, I think the fluff around the ears right here is the same thing as with the horns, and we might not have to. It might just be where the hair connects to the ears. Let's see. Which one is it? This one? Nope. Let's see. Damn it. Yeah, it's just where the hair connects to the ears. So we don't need to add a second layer of mesh to that right now. It'd be easier to do it once we add the hair, which we're going to do here pretty soon. Oh, should probably move them back into place. Let's see. Neato. Okay, now we got that. We've got the horns. Let's go ahead and put the horns in our collection up here. Damn it. Oh yeah, we gotta do the eyelids, or the eyelashes. Or redo the eyelashes. This one's got a little bit more girly eyelashes than my model. We gotta point those out a little bit. might just do these over again, honestly. It might be easier to do them over again. Nah, never mind, I got it. Ah. Yeesh. That's better. That's looking pretty good. Heck yeah, dude, that is the prettiest man I've ever seen. Holy shit. Woo! Look at them brows! You know, to be fair, like, I've been told this many, many times by a lot of my friend girls. I'm not gonna call them girlfriends because they don't like me calling them girlfriends. They like me calling them friend girls because it's funny. But yeah, they tell me all the time. They're like, what do you do with your eyelashes? How do you get your eyelashes so full and so pretty? And I tell them, I look them straight in the eye after taking a sip of my martini. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am a man. I am a man. My eyelashes are perfect because I don't care if they're perfect or not. But it's true. Nessie says the same thing. She's like, I hate you because your eyelashes are so nice. And you don't gotta do anything. You just wake up in the morning. You don't even fucking comb your hair and your eyelashes are better than mine. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, babe. Don't know what to tell you, honey. Some people are born to be great. Alright, let's make sure the nose is in the right place. It is. Mouth is in the right place. You get them eyelashes just right. Yeah, you better get them right. And the most important part is when you're doing eyelashes, you want to make sure that there's a bend already built into the eyelashes, like right there. So that whenever we do the blink, I'm not going to do the whole thing right now, but whenever you do the blink, you know, the eyelash will blink with it. You know, otherwise, it won't look very good whenever we do the blink. Let's see. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you get the idea. This has to be able to fold right there whenever we do the blink. It looks terrible right now because I'm only grabbing like 3 vertices, but you get the idea. Damn. All right. I gotta use the restroom real quick. This will be as good a place as any to take a rest break. But look at him. Look at him. He's coming along pretty good. Okay, okay, now that I see him as an entirety, I need to deflate these abs a little bit and kind of mess with them. But all the vertices are there. We just need to move them around a little bit. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do while I'm on break, while I'm just kind of sitting around, is I'm gonna put myself in the just chatting screen, and then I'll let you guys just like cast a bunch of spells at me. Just like yeet me, kill me, fireball me, do all that stuff, and I'm just gonna sit here and take it. While I go use the restroom. Hang on. I'm gonna put like a little sign up that says, "Hey, be right back." Hold up. I need to do like an idle animation. That's what I need to do. I just need to like animate it. Hang on. Or, I'll just put like BRB. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Woo! Needed that. Damn. All right, back to our anime boy. Just put myself back over here in my little corner. Okay, so we are gonna fix up these abs a little bit. Honestly, I think just sculpting them would be the fastest way to do it. Sculpting makes my computer lag a lot, but it's still gonna be the easiest way to do this. I think I pinched that a little too much. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think I bubbled out this bottom set of abs a little too much. Dang, these abs look better than the fucking Dragon Ball Z model I made. Still need a little bit of cleaning up, but damn. Just take a look at the reference and see what shape do they want their abs to be in. Yeah, see, I need to triangulate them just a little bit more. Then maybe pouch out that bottom bit right there. And we'll pouch this area out a little bit. I think actually that would be easier in edit mode. My mouse is glitching. Makes this 1,000 times harder. Be adding in the serratus right here. Well, not the serratus, the fucking oblique. I swear I used to be a personal trainer once in life, I swear. I wasn't lying. What the? Oh. I swear. See, that's what was missing. I was thinking something is missing from these abs. Something very important. And it was the V, the obliques. The most important part of any set of abs. Do you even really have abs if you don't have a well-defined V? The answer is no. You have fake abs like me. That's it. Yep. That's them. Alright, Artizard, we'll see you next time. I don't know how much longer I'll be live, but if I'm still here, I'll see you later. But yeah, I think this is it. I think we've got ourselves a base body that we will use not only for this model, but for the next one too. Because they're twins. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the tail on now. So for the tail, I think, yeah, this won't be a problem. Just real quick, we'll just throw in a Bezier curve and call it good. Oh, not a Bezier curve. No. No, wait. No. That's better. We'll throw in a path. We'll slap it on right there. Put it right in the center. Give it some depth. It's okay if it's a little high poly. It's not really that high poly. About that much. It's like a paintbrush. Oh, he's got that Kazu hair on his spine, or on the spine of his tail. Great. Fantastic. Love that for him. I was always looking forward to doing Kazu hair. Alright, just above the ass. Yeah, unless they want it coming directly out of their asshole, it's gonna have to be there. Which I'm pretty sure they don't. But at least now, I know how to do Kazu hair right here in a much easier way than I used to. Not gonna do it right now. We're gonna get back to that. We'll come back to that. But we will get some Kazu hair on this guy nonetheless. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some textures on him. Real quick. No! Blender crashed! Son of a bitch! Come on! Well, it's like I said, you save every single time you go into sculpt mode. I wasn't even going into sculpt mode this time. Son of a bitch. Do they have a fluffy tail too? Yes. Come on, Blender, you can do it. Come back. Come back to Papa. You can do it. Come back to me. Yes. All right. Damn it, we lost our tail though. But it looks like we didn't lose the abs, so we just lost 3 minutes worth of work. There have been worse things to happen in my time on Blender. All right, there we go. Save. All right, let's try that again. Jesus. Okay. So we're gonna give ourselves our first material, which is just gonna be our skin material. But we're actually gonna do is we're gonna append a material so I don't have to make it again. It's gonna be just a very base material, like a very basic anime material. Because using anything else would be a bit much. Let's see. Where is it?
Welcome
Ooh, welcome, Mewstog, to the Lore Cave. On Twitter, right? I don't remember. I meet a lot of people every day. But anyway, either way, welcome to the Lore Cave. I am the Lore Dragon. I'm a 3D modeler by day, gamer by night, and shit poster by late night. You like dragons, 3D modeling, or any combination of the two, you're in the right place, bucko. Finally caught you streaming? Yeah, well, I finally streamed. That's the real kicker, is I finally actually streamed. Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been on vacation, I've had holidays, I've been sick, but now I feel like we're finally back to a regular streaming schedule. I'm trying to import my shader here. Let's do this one. Import that, and then we will import and then on Twitter I asked about the model. Oh, right. Yeah, I do remember now. Well, that'll be about the time whenever I'm free again. That's for sure. This commission that we're working on right now, oh boy, this is a big one. It's a couple of twin VTubers, and they've got a ridiculous amount of animations that they're going to want attached to their models, so it's going to be a while. But I always make room for dragons and for fun stuff. Especially if I'm streaming again. Let's get this to be the correct color. Oh, can't do the color picker. Alright, and then we're gonna add... We'll go save, go to texture paint. And we're just gonna use a fill tool to start adding in his textures. Or start adding in his color palette. I might as well pull up... I think one of these had the color palette already pulled in. Yeah, this one. That'd be around February. That's perfect. Whenever you're ready. My commissions don't really fill up that fast. But all you need to get in line is like is a down payment of at least a quarter of whatever the model is going to be worth. So that's all you need to get in line. You don't got to pay half the model or like the whole model or anything like that. So whenever you're ready. Let's see, new. Add some colors. Always good to add a black and a white. Then we add in one at a time. This one's got a lot of colors on it. This is the clothes and the skin and the tattoos and the magic and all that stuff. They got a lot going on with this guy. But seriously, this is like the most useful reference I've ever gotten. It has all the colors, it has all the outfits and every layer of the outfits. It even has some of the textures drawn for me, so I don't have to do them again. Wonderful. I do have an idea for clothing for Kazu. Do you have any references, or have you drawn it or something? Alright, that is all of our colors. I'm pretty sure that this one... Is it this one? Yes. Alright, we're gonna use this one as our fill tool. Bam. We already have his iris. They actually gave us a PNG for the iris. Just joined your server too? Fantastic, they'll never miss a live again. I don't really do a heck of a lot on Discord, because I don't really know how. I know more about modeling than I sure as heck do about Discord, so... But I appreciate you joining, nonetheless. Right, it isn't unwrapped yet, so we're not going to be able to paint him perfectly, but we can do the irises, because they're going to have their own material. Kind of. I think a 10K or a 1080p material would work just fine. So we're just going to use that. Bleach Kisuke outfit. I could do it. I could do it. I'm getting more and more practice with clothes every day. Let's see, Keelan, Iris. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one? The blue one. Alright, so we did get the right one. It looks totally fucked up. Why? Probably because it hasn't been unwrapped. There we go. Maybe we get to know each other? Sure, anytime. Hang out in the Discord and we can talk there. Or on Twitter, or wherever. So one problem that we do have with this specific eye is we will have to eventually unwrap both of them. Because one eye is a different color than the other. So it might be better for me to have both of these on one surface, but as you can see, we do have ourselves a pretty good looking eye already, just as a placeholder. Nice. Why isn't... Oh, the ear. I need to join it with this. There we go. Dope. Nice. All right. The tail I'm probably going to do in Substance Painter. Because the tail is going to have some scale textures, so... That's, yeah, that'll be easier to do in Substance Painter. And of course we're going to be doing the scale textures on the body too. He's going to have some very clear scale textures. But in the meantime, it looks like we've got his skin down. Let's see, the horns. The horns are going to need their own, well, they don't need their own material, but it is getting about that time. I should probably start a UV unwrapping him. He's only partially UV unwrapped. I don't think I need to go too crazy on the UV unwrap though. Like I don't need, he's not gonna have any like ridiculous textures. Like whenever I'd UV unwrapped Zyraf, I had to be very careful where I put his seams on his legs, because if I had put them right there, where I would normally put them on a humanoid character, the scales would cut off right here instead of like right up here, and it looked kind of funky. I think because this is a very typical humanoid model, there's no good reason to go nuts with the seams, especially because I'm just gonna be painting on it anyway. Normally I would put the seam for the arm right there, like right on this line, but this time I'm gonna put it right here because it's gonna be more useful there. Especially whenever I take this texture and just wrap it around there. These are also going to be one solid color, so it might not be super important for me to unwrap those. Same with these. But the face should absolutely be unwrapped. Make the model blue, then you have a Navi. Yeah, I should. Have y'all seen the new Avatar movie? I went into it with like extremely low expectations, and holy shit, it blew me away. It was good. It was worth the 15-year wait or whatever. Who knew James Cameron's actually a good director? Who knew? No, but seriously, it was pretty good. It was a good movie. James Cameron is cringe, but he makes a good movie. There we are. I think that now... I think that's everything I need for... Oh, the mouth. At least modeling the inside of the mouth for models like this is basically nothing. It's not even a thing. Look at this. That's it. That's all it takes. Teeth and tongue? No! Yeah, we'll get teeth and tongue. But also, because those are also not even a thing. Not even like a thought, really. It's so easy. It's you furries that make it hard. You furries always gotta have your giant long snouts and mouth filled with gigantic teeth. Why can't you be like the anime boys and girls who have like little squares? Alright, I hand that coming. Fair enough. Alright, that does it there. These feet are already pretty much done. The fingies. Probably get around the thumb here. I don't know if I'm gonna go the full, like, Guilty Gear route for unwrapping. It's like, I could, but it might not be necessary. Just because of, like, how little you're gonna see. Ah, screw it, I'll do it. They're going all out. I might as well go all out too. Show my true power level and whatnot. This is gonna be like one of my crowning pieces on my portfolio, so I better do good, huh? I better do the best possible job that I can do. Of course, that might be difficult considering the hands are kind of in a weird spot right now. Knuckles I might just paint on. Okay, what else? I could put lines here, so I could chop the torso across this way. Hey, Demon Lord Draken, what's up, buddy? We're working on some more anime models. More anime for the anime gods. I don't see anime titties. You see anime moobies. Look at these moobs. They don't even have nipples. That's how you know that they're anime moobs. Man boobs. Are you too good for anime moobs? Let me see. Yeah. That way we'll have a really clear line right here for the V. Yeah, I'm gonna hide the tail. Actually, let's switch this out. Just let this go across like that. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's some good baked chicken. That sounds delicious. Uh-oh. I think we might just go across like that. No. I'm gonna go down to here so that we can really get that line in there. Now the legs. Alright, that looks pretty unwrapped. Let's see how it turned out. Not good. What is this? Oh, it's the ears. I need to unwrap the ears. Of course. Oh wait, do I? They're gonna be a solid color, aren't they? Actually, I don't think I do. I think I could just shrink it down, because it's just going to be one solid color. Did I ever choose a Pokemon? For a Pokemon form, which one would it be? I feel like it has to be Charizard. Or no, it'll be Dragonite. I think Dragonite would be a little more distinct, would be its own thing. Oh, the eyes, yeah, duh. There we go. I could see as a Dragonite. Yeah, I think that would be kind of cute, actually. Be a really easy model to make, too. Oh yeah, Blaziken was one of my favorites. I loved Blaziken, dude. Third generation's one of my favorites. I think that was like the last time I played Pokemon and really had a great time was with the third generation. Alright, what is missing here? I feel like this is unwrapped perfectly. I don't know why. Oh, it's because of the arm here. No problem. Huh? Huh. Where is that? Oh, it's for the legs. I was wondering what the heck. There we go. That's a pretty good looking unwrap right there. And by pretty good looking, I mean it's aight. Oh, it's fine. It's good enough for what we need. Let's see, I'm pretty sure these are the eye sockets. Nope, those are fingers. Oh, the fingers, they need to be... Yeah, those need to be unwrapped for sure. So a Digimon? Ooh. I want to say a Digimon. Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard one. That's even harder. There's a lot of Digimon that I really like. Would I be Guilmon? I think so. I guess I didn't really like Guilmon's evolution, like third evolution. Loved his first and second one. I don't know. That's tough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit down with that one. Wait, what is this? Oh, the thumb, of course. Of course. That's better, I guess. Alright. Can't really paint him yet, because now we need to start turning these into squares. Here's our ass. I don't know. Let's see you as Dracomon. What's Dracomon? I can't remember what Dracomon looks like. Which generation was that? It's like, I know I'm not supposed to be painting these yet, but I think I might just do this for kind of for fun. Oh man, that didn't even... Yeah, okay. Maybe I should unwrap. Just a tad. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to have to turn these into squares. Which isn't too terribly hard, but kinda sucks. Let's see. I want to do that today. I might do that later, because that's kind of boring to watch on stream. All these squares make a circle, but for real though. I think we'll do some light painting just to get a good idea of what he's gonna look like. And I'll have something to send to them tonight, you know, something that looks really good. This won't be a final paint. I'm going to paint over this as soon as we're done, but this is just for fun. I think this is the color they use for their eyes, or for their hair and stuff. Wait, what color is their eye? Okay, it's a white eye. And then... the ears have a different color. I think they're the same color as the horns are. Yeah, they're like the more purple, the lighter purple. This one. What? Oh, they got stuck on my... over here. Let me try to fix that real quick. There we go. All right, I think that's it. It was like we could paint the highlighter on. I think that would look nice. We'll put the eyeliner on, and then we'll go ahead and just put like a really, just put like a placeholder material for the horns. And then we'll call it a day. Let's see. What does the eyeliner look like? It's just a light blue feather, so like this blue. Well, let me see, which blue is it? Oh, it's this blue. Okay. Well, you know what, this will be easier over here. Whenever we do the better UV unwrapping, this is going to look a lot nicer, but this is just placeholder for now. Because as you can see, it's like really choppy and really pixely. The only way to get rid of that is to make the face unwrap bigger in the UV map. And it's like, yeah, we could do that when we have time, but this is just so I could take a really quick picture that looks kind of good from a distance. From a distance, it looks good. Or maybe it looks like poo-poo even from a distance. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for now. It's fine. It's not fine. I need There. That's fine. Neato. Ow. Yep, my hands are done. They're tired. They are kaput. They're cramping. Not bad for... Not a bad day's work, if you ask me. Move the light around a little bit. So one thing that we really are gonna have to do eventually is work on the normals. So like, as you can see the shadows on the face, whenever I move the light around, they're not straight. On a truly anime model, the lines right here along the face should be a straight line from the top of the head all the way down the eyes, down the nose, down to the chin. You can do that in Blender. You just have to mess with what are called the normals. It should look something like this, but all the way around the head. And I know how to do that, but I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow morning off stream. But yes, this is for the most part it's our boy. Not a bad start, I should say. Especially because we've got a long ways to go. We've still got, I've got to take the UVs and I've got to square them. Basically meaning that we are going to have to turn all of these into squares. Maybe. I don't know about the face. We might not have to do the face, but we will for sure have to do the abs, like where you see the abs. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to square the neck because we want to have like a defined collarbone. Probably just square them all, honestly. Probably be better. Whatever. Lots of work. Lots of busy work. I'll do all the not fun stuff off stream, and then whenever we stream again, probably tomorrow, I'll try to keep all the fun stuff on stream. Like modeling and painting and that kind of stuff. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate y'all coming back. It's been good to be back, and now we're on a point where we can start doing regular streams again. So tomorrow we're gonna get back to work on this guy here and see what we can do. You guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Let's see who we're gonna raid though before we skedaddle. Let's take a look. Who out of my buddies is live right now? Oh shit, I forgot Glide the Dragon demo is out. I should probably play that sometime. Not today, because I still got the other stuff I gotta do. Alright, I'll send you guys to Gar over here. They're also about to do art, so... Alright, everybody. I will see you all next time. Probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Thursday for sure. Peace.